This is a continuation. This is part 40, and it's a message from one of the Godheads, whose name is Love. And he had said that in the previous message, he stopped off where he was saying, why follow in Jesus' footsteps? It's a curse being put on you, wanting you to believe the story, only to try you all, because one day you will have to prove it. And so in this next part here, he continues on to say, oh yeah, I said it. They will come to your door and want your pledge of allegiance to the cross and to him, Jesus, in blood. And that's enough said there, he says. They're not in this for nothing. It pays big, and you will get none of it. Just more gold for the Catholic Church walls. They're growing rich off of y'all and y'all's tithing. Jesus gets none of it. The popes are our sons, he says, grandsons of long ago, wanting in on sovereignty. But they were way at the bottom of the chain of love. Too many years' descendants. We gods at the top ruled, yet we watched this round only. Now we're ruling, he says. Now, Yahweh, he's the greatest of all gods there. Everybody's following his book. He wrote the Torah, but many don't want to face it. But they do want his information though. So they divided. The Christians take out what they want and change the name, calling it the Bible, knowing damn well it's the Torah, the Apocalypse, his revealing. Okay, so don't forget, this message is from one of the Godheads, whose name is Love, from the celestials, not of earth, from the heavens. So he goes on to say, the Muslims know he's Abraham, but won't give him credit. He came in that body, that name. He's speaking of Yahweh. That black dome is his, Yahweh's. He built it of long ago. Came in town with a wife too. Sarah, Abraham and Sarah, spreading the good news of love to the Easterners who were forsaken by the lighter-skinned man. He was in many bodies. Yahweh was playing his role in as Hannibal, the great conqueror, Caesar, yeah, I said it, but he's portrayed as a white man in films. They'd steal all identities if they could. So who was the bride to these men? The very one writing this out. Abraham and Sarah, I said it. Love herself is Sarah, he says. Hannibal and Isis,